Alright guys, so now we are here in ChatGPT and I'm gonna show you guys how you can create a short story using kids voice inside of Clone Voice AI. Alright, so as you see my screen guys, you can ask ChatGPT anything or any kind of story. So I asked ChatGPT to create a short moral story for kids and make it 5 minutes for storytelling. So include the image prompt and the video prompt for each narration. So here you see guys, the title is The Little Seed Who Wouldn't Give Up. The morals of this story is patience, effort, and believing in yourself help you grow. So in the scene one, you will see the tiny seed. So here is the narration. So if you want the kids to narrate your story, what we're gonna do here, guys, before we go to create an image for your storytelling, we're going to copy the narration. Okay, so you're going to copy this one. And then we're going to Clone Voice AI. If you have a Clone Voice AI, then there you go. Just click the Clone Voice AI and we're going to create an audio. You see here, guys, click the Create an Audio. I'm going to click this one. And as you see, guys, here, there are already voices that you can choose from, but I don't think there is a kid's voice that you can find in this. So to do that, I'm going back and I'm going to show you guys, here is the public library. Here in the public library, you can find some voices that if you want to use kids voice, you can find it here. And I already, upload some of the voice that I want to. So I'm going to show you guys the voices that I just downloaded for kids. So here you click the system. And when you click the system, you will see the public library because you download it from public library. So you're gonna click the public library and you will see all the voices that you just get in the public library here in this. So okay, let's go to public library. Click this one and you're going to see all of these voices here that you can play around, listen to them, and if you like it, then you can just download it or just save it. All right, so now let's go back, guys, and I'm going to show you the voice that I just choose. So we're going back into our Create Studio voice. So select the voice. If you already choose the voices there inside of the public library, then you can go back here and click the system and scroll down and you will see the public library. Click this one and you will see all the voices that we just downloaded inside of public library. Okay, so I'm gonna choose the voice that I want. And then we're going back to ChatGPT and we're going to copy again this one. And then we're going to paste here on your, enter your script, okay? Go ahead and paste there. You have to put the check inside of this box and then you click create new audio. Once you finish with that, then you're going to see this one to generate the audio for your first script. All right, so generate the audio and let's wait for seconds while it's still processing and let's hear the voice of the narrator that we just choose. So to listen to that, you see the plays icon here.
Once upon a time, deep in the brown soil of a quiet garden, lived a tiny seed named Sunny. Sunny was very small and felt scared. Above the soil, he could hear birds singing.
All right, so if you like the sounds, then you can just click this one and download it. If you don't like it and you want to change, you just click delete and go back again, the same process that we did. Go again and choose the voiceover you want and then paste the script and click generate the audio. All right, so let's say you want this one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to click download and I'm going to download that narration. Okay, so I'm going to put that into my desktop so I can easily see it later for the sake of this tutorial. I'm going to save this one. Okay, so now we're going to create a video of the story. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys just a short clip on how I created a video based on the story that ChatGPT gave to me. So I'm just going to go ahead, guys, and go to Video Express. Then we're going to create a video on our first narration. So to do that, we're going to create a video prompt. So click this one. And then here, we're going to go back to our ChatGPT and we will copy and paste the image prompt and the video action prompt. So we ask ChatGPT to create this prompt for us if you're planning to make a video of your storybook. So to do that, we're going to copy and paste this one. First, the image prompt. Go back to Video Express and we're going to paste it here. All right, then let's go back again to ChatGPT. Let's copy and paste the video prompt. All right, then we're going back again to Video Express and we're going to paste the video prompt here. And here you can, set the ratio of your video if you want a landscape or vertical. So I'm gonna do the landscape, and here you can choose the image type. So I'm gonna do the 3D image type for kids. So I'm just gonna uncheck this one, and I'm just gonna do the vigilant booster so that I can see how long is the video based on the narration. We can cut this later on. All right, so to do, and then what we're gonna do next is we're going to click create an image. Click this one and let's wait for seconds and see what image that we can use into the story. All right, so the first image that we got is this. So if you like this image, guys, then you can go ahead and click create a video. So let's try another image. Okay, so just click create another image and then you will see here it's generating. Well, you can go back here if you want this, so don't worry about it if you didn't save it yet, but you can always create a new one, and if you want to save it, just click this one to save the image that you want. So here is a seed. Here is the one that's already popping up. Here is just a seed. Okay, and let's create another one. Okay, let's get one more. Create an image, and then let's make a decision which image that we're going to use into this. There you go. All right, so I'm going back to moral story, and I want to see the narration. Once upon a time, in a deep inner brown soil, a quiet garden lived a tiny seed named Sunny. Sunny was a very small, foot scale above the soul. All right, so let's go back to Video Express. I think the first one, or this one, will fit into the story. Maybe I'm gonna use this one. So if you like this one, we're going to create a video. Click this one and you're gonna wait for seconds while your video is creating, and you will find that inside of the media library. To find out where is your video, so we're gonna go close this one, and here is the media library. Click this one and scroll down. You will find here the My AI videos. My AI videos, click this one, and now you'll see it's generating. Here is the image that we just choose, and let's wait for seconds while it's generating the video for that narration. All right, so now it's done. So let's see how it looks like. So let's play with it. All right, so if you don't like this, guys, you can always redesign this. I don't think I like it, so I'm going back here to redesign. You don't need to go back to ChatGPT to copy and paste again. Just click the redesign, so it will redesign to you the image of the first video. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create the image. You can automatically enhance your video prompt if you want to. So the camera slowly zooms in a tiny. I don't want to see the camera. It's so we can change this one. Okay. Okay. So a tiny seat under so gently moving. So okay, so we just create an image again and let's see how it looks like. So you don't need to type again and paste, copy and paste, guys. Just redesign like what I've shown you guys. All right, so let's see this one. And then we're going to pick the video that is good. Okay, so I think I like this one. So let's just go ahead and create a video. Like this one. Create a video on this. And you can create another image, guys, so that you have a choice or option to choose which you want to use. So create another image for that. And let's see for seconds. Anyway, it's still generating the first one, so we can create another image while it's generating while we're waiting. Okay, this is another one. So maybe you can just, choose which and which you want to use. So let's create a video on this. And then we're going back to our media library to see how it looks like. Okay, let's go back to media library. Go ahead and scroll down. Click my AI video folder. And now you see, guys, it's generating. Whatever you don't like what I say, if you don't like this, right click and click the redesign. So once you click the redesign, the prompt is here. You don't need to go back to ChatGPT and copy this one over and over again every time you don't like it. So let's see when it's finished. Let's see how it looks like. Well, thing. So let's say, guys, I want this one. What I'm gonna do with this is just going to go drag in here, guys, under your this is your workstation where you can edit your video and things like that. So this is the image of our first narration. So now we're going back to our folder and we're going to download here the narration that we just created inside of Clone Voice. All right, so to do that, you're going back to your media library, and then here you go, you will see the audio folder. Okay, so we're going to download our narration that we just created inside of Clone Voice into this folder. Click the folder and we're going to upload the file. Click upload file and add files. So we're going to our computer here and we're going to upload this. So find the narration where you save it. Click this one and I'm going to click open to open the files here. Upload the files. And there you go. So here is the file that we just created and we're going to drag this over here and just move it here. And I'm just going to make a little bit space so I don't want to start, too fast. Okay, just like that. Okay, so here is the image of the video, and you can always since the narration is too long, we're going to get another image that we just downloaded. So maybe I can use this one and drag it over here and move it over here. All right, and then we can just double it, or make another one here so it will fit into the narration. And then, like I told you guys, you can always make this short if you want to until the narration is finished, and then we're going to attach the next scene into this. Okay, so let's play with this. I'm just gonna make this simple, guys. So this just showing you the if you want to create a video into your storybook, then this is how you can do it inside of Video Express. After you created your voice into Clone Voice, and then just drag it here and download. Okay, let's listen.
Once upon a time, deep in the brown soil of a quiet garden, lived a tiny seed named Sunny. Sunny was very small and felt scared. Above the soil, he could hear birds singing and feel the warm sunshine, but he could not see anything.
All right, see, guys, so that is how you can create a voiceover inside of your storybook if you want to use a clone voice over here. And if you want to create a video on this narration or this voiceover, go to Video Express, go ahead, download all of this, scroll down here, and just drag it and make a video of your storybook. All right, that is a 5-minute storybook. And then the next we're going to do is the same thing that we just did into our first scene. So the second scene is feeling doubt. You can just copy this one and go to Clone Voice AI, create an audio, all right? Choose the voiceover here, copy and paste the narration, and click this box and create a new audio to generate a video. All right, so same process over and over again until you finish all the story about this tiny seed or whatever story that you want to do inside of ChatGPT. You can do it same process as you see in this video. All right, so that's all for today's, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to watch the whole video of this storytelling, go ahead, guys, keep going. And I put the video in this to the end of this tutorial. So please go ahead and watch the video. And before you leave, don't forget to share this video. And for those who are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and especially subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for all my supporters, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Once upon a time, deep in the brown soil of a quiet garden, lived a tiny seed named Sunny. Sunny was very small and felt scared. Above the soil he could hear birds singing and feel the warm sunshine, but he could not see anything. Days passed, and Sunny stayed in the dark. Other seeds nearby began to grow. Sunny felt worried. "I am too small," he said. "What if I fail?" The soil whispered softly, "Just try." Sunny took a deep breath. "I will try," he said bravely. He pushed his tiny root down into the soil and reached upward with all his strength. It was hard, but Sunny did not stop. One day, rain poured heavily. The wind shook the ground, and Sunny felt scared again. "I want to hide," he cried, but he remembered his promise to keep going. Finally, Sunny broke through the soil. Warm sunlight touched his tiny leaves. Birds sang, butterflies danced, and Sunny smiled. "I did it," he said proudly. Days later, Sunny grew into a strong, beautiful plant. He looked back and remembered when he was scared. "I was small," he said, "but I did not give up, and that made all the difference." Even the smallest seed can grow big when it believes and keeps trying.